The Postal Service is pleased to present its new Forever stamp honoring Betty Ford, wife of the 38th President Gerald R. Ford and First Lady of the United States from 1974 to 1977. As First Lady, Mrs. Ford won widespread admiration for her candor and support for women's rights. She campaigned for the Equal Rights Amendment and persuaded her husband to appoint more women to his administration than any previous president. Shortly after entering the White House, she disclosed her breast cancer diagnosis and mastectomy, which raised awareness of the importance of cancer screenings, saving countless lives.
When my mother was diagnosed 8 weeks after we moved into the White House with breast cancer, she decided not to be silent about having breast cancer because breast cancer had been hidden in the closet. You didn't say breast on TV, and you barely said cancer on television. And so my mother changed all that, and as the historian Richard Norton Smith said, that my mother changed women's health care in total as before Betty and after Betty because she made such a difference.
Mrs. Ford changed the national conversation once again, this time with her decision to go public with her battle with substance use disorder. She understood that her fame and celebrity had given her a voice and a platform that could potentially help millions of people dealing with the same challenges. Her road to sobriety, together with her desire to help others, led to the founding of the Betty Ford Center in 1982. Her story and decision to lend her name to the center has empowered countless others to seek help themselves.
Mrs. Ford was always at the Betty Ford campus, and she would casually greet people walking on campus, listen to their stories, would encourage them, give them hope. I encounter people who met her decades ago, maybe just once, and the impact that she had in such a small interaction was profound. And so she directly saved a lot of lives, impacted lots of people, changed her trajectory, and she made the world feel very small and intimate, made that person feel valued and seen in such a magnificent way. And so the entire campus kind of lives and breathes her spirit to this day.
Mrs. Ford also supported HIV and AIDS victims when the condition carried a demeaning stigma. She became involved with the Los Angeles AIDS Project and received their Commitment to Life Award in 1985. She received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1991 and the Congressional Medal of Honor in 1999. It is an honor to present the Betty Ford Forever stamp. We hope the Betty Ford stamp will inspire you to learn more about this courageous First Lady and her remarkable legacy. The Betty Ford stamp is available now at USPS.com and post offices nationwide.